What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another Book of Boba Fett review. So it's season 4, a lot better than last week's episode. I didn't stay up late like last time. I didn't stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning to watch it like I did last time. Regret that, but also at the same time had fun. Reacted to this a bit late. I woke up a bit late too, so that's kind of my fault. I hate waking up late, but hey, getting the reaction or review up now. So a lot better than last week's. A lot longer too. We saw in the beginning of Boba Fett going back into his abyss. His dreams. So he's traveling the dunes of Tatooine and he comes across Fennec. She's basically dying and, Fett wants to save her. So he takes her to, these teenagers that we saw basically last episode. Not the exact same, but I thought like we were going to get one of those episodes again. And I was really hoping we did not, because I'm sure a majority of people did not like last week's episode because of those people. They were just, I don't know, they're not Star Wars. They're not fit the show, the movies. They still not fit Star Wars, but takes them to them. And they're basically like tattoo artists. I don't even know what they are. It reminds me, it gave me like tattoo vibes. I don't know, tattoos on Tatooine, I guess you could say, but he's a teenager, maybe a little older, doing like modifications and stuff like that, and that's what he did to Fennec. Basically, she was dealing with a stomach problem, I guess you could say. I guess she was, bleeding from the stomach, I don't know, something like that, and then he basically modified her, robot situation, and then, Fett takes her out back into where she kind of was found, started to give her that black melon, and she started to heal up. Now, Fennec is a bounty hunter who has a lot of money on her, found, and she offers to double the pay of the bounty, but, Fett doesn't really care about the money. He just wants his ship back. That's his focus right now. He's trying to get her from Jabba's hut. She joins along, and her debt will be canceled. So they exactly do that. I like that scene pretty much, but there was a lot of guards. The garage, I guess you could say. I can't think of the exact name right now, but that's where his ship was. There was a lot of guards. She sends in this little tiny robot, scans the area, and a little tiny drone scans the area, and they figure out a game plan. They're able to sneak in. They get into the kitchen. I like those kitchen droids, actually. They're going pretty ham in the kitchen, I guess you could say. No pun intended. But anyway, they get rid of those. Kind of, we saw the one droid who was looking like General Grievous with all of his knives and all of his 6 arms. I was surprised though when Fennec tried to cut his neck, the robot's neck, she didn't get cut. It's kind of like, obviously she wouldn't get cut, but I don't know. The knives were literally flinging backwards and she didn't get cut from that. I don't know. It is what it is. It's a show. It's a show. Anyway, they get through that, and then they have to go with the real guards. They destroy through that to get into the ship, but the obstacle is the gate's closed. So she shoots it. The pulley system, I guess you could say. They open up. They're gone. But then, the debt's paid. So what does Boba Fett do? He offers to let her go, drop her off. She wants to stay. So this is where we start to see the duel between Fennec and Boba Fett. So Fett has 2 missions he wants to go on. One is hunting down the biker gang. Can't remember the exact name of it, but they hunt down the biker gang that killed the Tusken Raiders. That's who he thought killed. But it kind of makes common sense that they did that. And hunts him down, took care of that. Then he went to the Sarlacc pit to find his armor. And he almost failed with that. She dropped the bomb in. Fennec dropped the bomb from the ship. Well, the ship was getting basically sucked in, dropped the bomb and destroyed it. Couldn't find his armor though, even though he crawled in also after, covered with acid, kind of nasty, but couldn't find it yet. And then he goes back to basically reality, and then he's told that he's basically all healed. But this is when I'm getting a bit confused, because he goes to basically a casino, maybe. Can't think of it, maybe a pub, a bar, and he sees Black Kirsten. But I can't tell if this is in present moment or in flashbacks, because he was just about to get killed by Black Kirsten, and then he offers him a job. Black Kirsten was getting mad. He was saw people gamble, goes over, destroys him, rips the dude's arm off, and we kind of see we kind of hear some backstory of him, how he's a gladiator, this monster gladiator, was a beast in his prime. Walks out, looks Boba Fett right in the eyes, walks right past him. I don't know if this was a flashback or not, because literally the first couple episodes, he was his enemy. Then he just walks back with no problem. Then he's walking on the street. Boba Fett calls him, say, hey, you look like you need a job. Basically agrees. No problems there. So they meet up at the very end, the end scene. It's the rich people of Tatooine, the landowners, Boba Fett. We see Black Kirsten in the background, and he's basically a bodyguard. So I guess they're teaming up now. I don't understand it. I like that they're teaming up. I just don't understand how he was trying to kill him 2 episodes ago, and now he's fine. Or 1 episode ago. Still, come on now. It is what it is. But yeah, and then they decide, Boba Fett and the rich landowners, that, well, listen, if you stay neutral from the Pikes, you don't have to fight with me in my own war, but just stay neutral. The Pikes offer you to betray me, just don't do it. And the landowners agree, the rich people agree, and that's basically how it ends. So I'm not the best at explaining and, doing the plots of shows and movies, so that's why I was a bit choppy. But listen, I like to review it still, and I like to do it because it also reminds me before I go into reviewing it. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say this is about an 8 out of 10. Not much action, but we did see a lot more of how Boba Fett met with Fennec. We saw how Boba Fett got Black Kirsten, and we heard a little bit about Black Kirsten's history, even though I kind of don't understand how they're basically friends again, but it is what it is. We saw them get his shit back. We saw him try to get his armor back. We saw him hunt down the people who supposedly killed the Tusken Raiders. Honestly, wish we would saw more Danny Trejo. We saw him last episode, but I don't know. I wonder if we'll see him again. I'm sure we will. We can't just bring a big character, a big personality like that into a show and then just have him be on once for a little scene. I think we'll be on more, but yeah, 1 out of 10, 8 out of 10 for the review of Book of Boba Fett, episode 4. Definitely a lot better than last week. Definitely excited to see what's to come. Want to see more bounty hunters though. Want to see Bosk. Want to see Kirsten get more action. Maybe see a Jedi. I doubt it. I'm not expecting much from Jedis in this show. It is what it is. I just love Jedi so much, but it is what it is. Or a Sith. Anybody with a lightsaber, basically. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Book of Boba Fett, episode 4. I'm out, guys. Peace.